Hey, Cubby, do you know who we have on the show today? We have two fantastic performing divas right here in Las Vegas, and I can't wait to share them with you. So stay tuned. Take it away.
Cougar-licious, in my power I rise with every step I take. I light up the skies, celebrating me. I'm a star shining bright, enjoying all the eye candy under the moonlight. Oh, Cougar-licious, watch me take my stand, grooving to the beat. Come and take my hand.
Yes, we are moving and we're grooving here today, boys and girls. We have the fabulous performing divas today, and Mylissa Bellydance, who will be talking about her performances here in Las Vegas, and we have Sybil Schuman Raiman. But before we go into the show, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button as we're watching, okay? Because that way you'll never miss one of these episodes, and Cubby will thank you for it. Yes! Okay, ladies. Welcome.
Thank you.
See, that's a long applause. Yes. So Mylissa, thank you for coming to the show today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
My goodness. We met at the Balkan Bar and Grill, and you perform there, and you have different shows there.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it.
We do a couple of different shows. I usually get hired through Idina. I think you had her on the show just recently, actually.
Yes.
And so then what we do is we kind of create different things that we want to see. So we've had like variety show, we do like big belly dance shows. So I think everybody kind of utilizes her space for most of our belly dance stuff in town. So it's really fun and exciting. We have Shifting Sands, Vegas Rocks. I think Dreams of Cairo have been there. So it kind of became our like belly dance hub. So, and then because of that, I also do a lot of private gigs and things with her. One of my friends go dances for her, and then I do I'm a showgirl and a belly dancer for her as well. So pretty awesome.
Wow. Oh. Belly dancing. Have you ever tried belly dancing, Sybil?
Yeah.
Have you?
We have a great lady in Sun City, Summerlin. Her name is Ruth Cuddy, and she's been dancing for years and has classes. And she's starting a new one in the fall for the dance company.
Oh,
in
that's
belly
awesome.
dancing?
Yeah, belly dancing. And this is all 55 and over.
Okay.
Well, that's perfect. You guys come and dance at one of our shows.
I will tell her. I'm going to get your card before I go.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't know that. Sybil, she is a performer of all trades.
I love it.
You're in plays, you are in shows, she does extra work, all kinds of things. So what I know you're in Summerlin a lot. You're in the Sun City.
Yeah, we're working now on the musical, our fall musical, because it takes us 6 months to do. It's a huge cast, 9 to 5, Dolly Parton's musical.
Nice.
And I'm dancing in there. I'm very valuable because I haven't had a knee or a hip replacement. So I still have all my original parts. And so I'm a dancer. And my husband plays Dwayne in it. So he's a singing role. And he's married to someone else, not me.
I think we have a picture of that. Can you bring up a picture, Rick, of that with Joel and Sybil? Yeah, there they are.
That was last year's Guys and Dolls.
Yeah.
He played not Nicely, I forget who he put. Big Julie from Chicago.
He did?
Yeah, and I danced in that.
And you were a Kit Kat girl? Is that what was
Yeah.
Kit Kat girls?
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Hot box
girls. Hot box girls, that's it. Yeah, isn't
love
that fun?
that. I
Can
know.
you imagine? I mean, that's,
We
fabulous.
sell out the Starbright for every performance. So.
Have you ever been to the Starbright Theater?
I've heard of it. I don't know if I've been there.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. But now I'm going to have to go.
Oh, yeah. 310 seats.
Now I have to go see the show.
No, I want to see one of your photos, Mylissa in her outfit. In her belly dance outfit. Look at that.
that's
That is
me.
sensational. Wow.
Yay. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So what is your background with belly dance? It's a fascinating dance style for
Yeah.
me. I've never done it.
It's really strange how that all started. So my sister was a dance major in high school because we went to LVA here in town, and I was a film major in college, and I didn't want to take a class. I don't know why, that she already knew, because it's like she was really amazing. And so I was like, okay, let me do something. And I saw the class as an elective course at CSN at the time, and with Angela Davis, who was my very first teacher. And I was so excited. So I was like, oh, this is an elective course. Let me try it. You know, seems fun. I had no idea that her and my sister and I would end up switching roles, because she ended up going into film. So
Wow.
she's a producer in Hollywood, and I'm a dancer here in Las Vegas. So it was just kind of if you had
Just
told
kinda
me then,
this exchange.
yeah, if you had told me then, I would have just kind of laughed like, oh, you're silly. But I had no idea that our paths would switch and change, and I ended up becoming a belly dancer. And so I ended up taking classes. I kind of kept staying in courses there for my electives, because there was a level 2. And then after that, one of the teachers, because my teacher had gone on maternity leave, so I had another teacher, her name's Ashlea, who had taken us on as a troupe, and we ended up dancing in that troupe probably, I think I was in that troupe for like 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and we had done
So
everything.
did you dance here in Vegas? Did you
Yeah, so
in any of the shows? And
no, nothing, like mainly on the Strip. We had done a show at the Tropicana. I think it was, it was like somebody who had the key to the city. It was like his big show inside the Tropicana, and for some reason something Fox. I can't remember his name, but and yeah, so that was probably our only like main show there. And then I danced with Tony at Planet Hollywood for Swinging Pedestrians. We did like a big show up in that mezzanine theater that was up there, Sin City Theater. So it takes me all over, really.
so are you from Las Vegas?
I got here when I was in 8th grade. So yeah, I wouldn't say I've been here the whole time. I came from Jersey, then moved to LA, and
where
then
in
came.
Jersey?
So I was in. I grew up in Hamilton. Is that like?
We were in
it's been a long
Northwest
time.
Jersey, which you can hear when I talk, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I grew up in California, so I was like, totally, so I was in
Jersey to California
and then
to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because Sybil is from the East Coast.
That's awesome.
She's actually originally from my home state, which is Connecticut, and then you moved to
New
Jersey.
yeah. And then
so you
here,
have kind of a Jersey.
40, almost 36 years ago. We've
Wow.
been here since 1990.
And you said northern. You were up in northern.
Northwest is a little town called Denville, next to Parsippany, and Morristown. Not Moores, Morristown.
Morristown.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you got involved with theater and performing arts when you got here, when you retired?
Well, I have a
What does-
degree from the University of Connecticut. I have a BFA in theater, and in Connecticut, I did a lot of stuff. But then back then, when you had children, you stayed home and took care of your children. But I taught speech and theater in my hometown in West Hartford, Connecticut, and then I started doing other things. I wrote for newspapers. We moved to Jersey. And then when we moved here, I taught here almost 30 years. English is a second language. And then when I retired, we moved to Sun City, and we got involved in theater, and someone saw us. I think it was a funny thing happened on the way to the forum, and he was doing content creation videos, and he said, we really need some pathetic older people to do these. And we called, and they hired us, and we've been working ever since.
That's
All things,
amazing.
we do
That's really
commercials.
cool.
Isn't that
Yeah.
amazing?
Yeah.
I just had a rehearsal today. This was new for me, a YouTube series where I play a wicked, mean grandma. And everybody's so young in the cast. I felt like I was their and they were so afraid to like tie me up and do all those things.
They tie you up?
Yeah. It's a kid's, I think it's called Spy Ninjas. But yeah, so I did. So that was new. I mean, you're never too old to learn something new. I've never done that.
And I think that is definitely the secret,
Yeah.
of staying young, vibrant, and active. you know, and there's a little theme that I'm hearing here, you know, in terms of what your interests are, and
I love it.
and how that kind of like interweaves with your whole life. You know, it's your whole lifestyle. It's because it was the same with me. You know, I was always involved, even when I was in San Diego. No matter what I did as for work, I was always involved with community theater. I always had that passion for performance and audience and theater. you
Yeah.
know. So when it came time for me to retire, I said, well, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? And I said, well, Las Vegas seemed to be a really good fit, you know, and it was. And it was. It's such a great, great community here, and so much opportunity. So it's kind of fun to hear the different experiences,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that you were here, and then you kind of took a class, and that kind of rolled into something that actually became part of your profession.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with you, Sybil, you know?
Yeah, who knew? And my husband, he's amazing. I got him involved.
Hello,
in,
Joel.
Yeah, he's at his rehearsal tonight, but he'll see this. I got him involved in a dance company. At that time, there were only about 6 men in it, and he loved it because he started at the beginning. He does beginning jazz. He'll probably never get out of beginning jazz. That's fine. And he does a musical theater 1. He does that, and he does something called dancing and drumming, where those great big balls and you drum on them, and he's in the performing.
And that's
really cool.
interesting because he does not have a theater background.
No, he's a pharmacist.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think he likes this a lot.
He's very he's very conservative and all of that, and then he's just he's out there dancing and banging
The
drums.
funny
and
thing is, we have a beautiful. Again, we're sold out for every one of our dance company shows, and my daughter always says I have to have that weekend off because I have to see my parents' dance recital.
I love it. It's great. That makes it makes me really happy, actually, too, because it means like I'm gonna, that it's a part of our lives forever. And
It
I
is.
love
It
So,
is.
yeah.
That's exactly my point. It just stays with you forever. You're never too old. There's always a place for you. There's always room for you. That's what I found, anyway. And I remember I took when I started writing comedy, I took an online course, and it was by Steve Martin. All right.
Like the Steve Martin.
The Steve Martin,
my
yeah, he had
goodness.
an online course. So I said, well, sure, I'm going to sign up for that. I'm going to write up that. First thing he says in his course is that there is room for you. That is it. And he was it was really a nice program to get started with and to get all that.
It's really good to hear because, I feel, especially in our market, it's kind of small, and I feel like sometimes it just gets a little intense, I guess, right? Is a good way to put it. And it's just, I always feel that way, that there is space, so I really love that it's kind of like we're broadcasting it.
So now, how did you happen to come across the Balkan Bar? How did you meet Irina?
So, let's see. Wow. It was right after 2020. I went in because I think she was hiring me for a show. Like there was like a wedding or something, like, right somewhere in that vicinity. So we sat down to meet up. We started talking. We found that my partner for Vegas Rocks, which is a belly dance like immersive experience basically that we put on. She started talking about her daughter, and then they both play tennis. I was like, oh, my, long story short, they all knew each other. So it was kind of interesting. So we sat there, we just got to talking, and then, I don't know, it just kind of evolved from there. And we just ended up becoming like really good friends. And it was just kind of been a magical experience working with her. She's kind of like my agent, so like, it's really nice to have that as well.
Yeah, she's
like,
very involved. She's very she's very hands-on, interested.
Yeah.
Easy to work with.
Yeah.
I love that restaurant. It's so beautiful inside.
Oh,
you
yes.
know.
Yeah.
And if you need a venue, like it's amazing. It's just like she's got multiple spaces for
incredibly
We saw you
accommodating.
there.
We had our Cougar-licious brunch there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That was so much fun. You guys got to go check this out. It's so much fun whenever she has the next one.
Yeah, we will
Were
be
you
having
there?
another
Were
one.
you there?
Yeah, I was at one. I think maybe the last one that you just had. Yeah.
One in March. Yeah.
Was that the one I was at?
That's the one you were at.
Yeah. Oh, we were together.
I know, we met. We already
International
met.
Women's Day. Woohoo.
We were at the table with all the old people.
Well, it was interesting. It was the interesting seating dynamics, because I didn't know who to put with who, but we had a nice crowd. It was really a nice turnout.
It was super
and so
fun,
it was
and
really
it's
a lot of
funny,
fun.
and like
And then
it's
that's
just,
how I met you.
Yeah,
and
that's
through Irina, and everything. One thing leads to another, and all and that. So now, do you teach?
I do. So Vegas Rocks, which is like, if you wanted to check it out online, it's vegasrocks.com. But we put on events. So right now in July, we have Angel from Miami. She's going to come out and teach classes. We're going to put a show on at the library. And then we're also going to have a show at the Olive Mediterranean, which is another place that I perform at as well. So we're going to do our after party there. And we teach every Thursday from 7 to 8 at the Las Vegas Dance Academy.
Oh.
So yeah, and so it's really fun.
Multiple age groups?
Yep, it's open level. So hi, it's open level. So come on and join us. Come belly dance, have fun, meet some new friends. And that's the thing is about what I've been doing is like most of the people in my life are from my classes. Like I still talk to the girls that I was dancing with when I was 17 in Aya Halu, and we're best of friends. We go on trips together. So like you really meet a community of wonderful people in here, and so like come just meet your next community. So yeah, come join us.
So what do you think, Sybil? I mean, in terms of the belly dancing and dancing.
I loved it. I never could I couldn't do the undulations right, so I never got out of like belly dancing one.
I got you.
Now, is belly dancing, I mean, from what I've seen, from what I've observed, because I loved your show, the one that I was on with you, is it very similar to Polynesian dancing? Does it have, what is the...
We don't tell a story like you do in Polynesian.
Yeah,
But I mean,
yeah.
in terms of the physicality.
The physicality, I would say we're very lifted versus, because I also do that as well. So I'm in Mahana dance, and so like we're very grounded. Things are bigger. Like everything for us is a little bit more controlled. For belly dancers, it's a little bit more controlled. It's it's really, I wouldn't say internal, but there's parts of it because there's different styles, right? So there's the fusion style that's going to be a little bit more internal, but ours, it's going to be kind of more, I think the best way to put it is like lifted. And then Polynesian style is more grounded.
I see.
And their movements are the same. Like I'm using the same, like when I'm Omi, I'm using the same muscles, but I'm really like throwing it out there when I'm doing Polynesian. Like you've got to get that, range. Whereas in belly dance, you can do the same, but you've got to kind of like keep it like a little bit more controlled. So it's just like, so I would say they're similar, but different, So
the nice thing, again, our classes, you have to live in Sun City to take them, but any body type can do it.
Yeah, that's the best part about both. Yeah,
it's not like being a ballerina or something,
different type of training.
Yeah, but it's nice because little people can do it, and little bigger people can do it.
Yeah.
So it's not. It makes no difference on your size.
Yeah,
right, and male and female.
It's so nice for your self-esteem, I think, right?
Yeah,
and the costumes are beautiful.
Oh yes,
costumes are beautiful.
Yes, it's. I would say that like it really does help because I was fairly shy. Right now I'm like I have to talk, so I'm still kind of like, but when I get out there to dance, it's a totally different person that you see. But yeah, I feel like it really helped develop me from that young age to like kind of, find my femininity and find my place as a woman.
Finding the divine diva.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what we are all about. Yes, the divine diva.
Yay.
Hey, listen, we have to take a real quick little commercial break right now because look at this time. I can't believe this. So when you have a moment, Rick, just bring her up.
Cougar-licious, come and take my hand.
Hi, I'm Donna Joy, and ladies, I'm here to shake you up. Welcome to Cougar-licious, a community where women stand in their own power, celebrate their divine diva, and enjoy a little eye candy. So whether you're married, single, or however you identify, this is about you being your true, authentic self. Our message goes to 35 to 65-year-old women and beyond, and this is your space, your time, and we support you all the way. Join our community, sign up for our newsletter, and get a free download from my book, Too Short to Be a Showgirl, plus exclusive discounts to our online store. Subscribe free to our YouTube channel, the Cougar-licious Cub House, for weekly episodes featuring inspiring women with a playful twist. And book me for your next event, or join us live at our Cougar-licious comedy brunches. So what are you waiting for? Go to our website, www.cougarlicious.com. Your time begins now. And remember, stay Cougar-licious.
Cougar-licious, come and take my hand.
Yeah, I do. I want to.
That's right, everybody. Stay Cougar-licious.
Yay!
And you can stay Cougar-licious with my little cubby. Stay, sit. Get over here, stay. He gets so excited.
We don't want him to get too excited.
So, ladies, I want to see if you could share some secrets as to what you think women need to do to stay young and vibrant. What do you think, Sybil?
Well, for me, it's always having some like a goal or something to look forward to, and I try to do that with the show. We do a lot with the independent movies here in town. We have one coming up in August. I like to have, like a full calendar, and I don't mean like looking forward to your favorite TV show, something where you're interactive, where you're involved. The other thing is, so many of my friends were like, executives and dressed beautifully, and with whatever reason, they get a new mentality when they retire. They start putting on makeup. They wear, sweatsuits from the early 90s,
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that.
You were this wonderful, stylish person, and you still can be. Silver hair doesn't make you unstylish.
That's
and
right.
In fact, from what I see in a lot of ads, when they'll say to me, "Can we make your hair silver?" Commercials are using people as they are, especially older people. I mean, we do our amount of like diabetic tape, testing tapes. What else? If you fall down, the alarm goes off. We do a lot of those. But I always make sure, like I did this morning, I said, do you want me to wear this, or this?
Right. She sent me the pictures of the outfits.
Yeah,
Oh, nice,
and she
nice.
picked very good. This is New England. It's from Talbot's, one of my favorite New England stores. You can't take New England out of the person.
That's right. But what you're saying is stay active, stay engaged.
Yeah, and take care. When I look at people,
And take care of yourself.
One thing I look at, and I know I'm nuts. Teeth are a giveaway, and there is no reason to not take care of yourself just because we're older. Do you remember like when we were teenagers and we try out new makeup? Still do it.
That's right.
Still
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Try different.
And there's so many products out now.
and a
there's-
lot geared for older women. My daughter, I have two daughters in their 50s, and one said, "Ma, I'm using this makeup, try it." And I went to the counter, and I forgot what kind it was, and the lady was very nice about it, and she said, this might not be the right one for you. You might want something with a little more coverage. So, we're still every day learn something new every day.
Learn something
I
new
love
every
that.
day.
Yeah, like that was kind of the same. I one of the students in our class, well, it's Sherry's student with autism Vala, it's Marilyn. She had said that, one of the things for her was to stay like moving, like just don't sit down and just stay active. So that's kind of the thing that I've always just kind of like permeated in my mind was, the words of Marilyn. So, just stay moving.
Active, stay interactive with people. And that's what I realize as well in today's day and age. I mean, I could be sitting there working on my computer and be interacting with 2 or 3 different people at the same time just through the technology. But that does not replace sitting down and talking to people face to face, having that kind of interaction.
I don't want to say but there's a group of ladies, our husbands all play poker on Wednesday night, and we go out. We're actually known as the Poker Wives.
They're great.
And we go to different restaurants. And you would never know. The youngest one is 69. One had a birthday yesterday, 94 years old. Wow. But we all look put together when we go out.
Yeah.
And that's
a sense of dignity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Just like you did when you were working. There's no reason to wear 30-year-old sweats.
Right.
Put some effort into. So I have an injector. I use Botox. I'm not ashamed to say. And he told me 2 things. Use your Botox like once every 3-4 months and get a facial.
Yes. Good skincare.
Yeah, good skincare.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
It's like,
good
yeah, it's like,
skincare.
okay.
Yes. Oh my God. Look at this, ladies.
Oh my goodness.
We are running out
We'll
of
have to
time.
come back.
We've got to come back because all these wonderful little tips and tricks and keeping the diva alive.
Yes.
I'd like to first recognize and thank our sponsors, for this show. Speaking of skincare, Linder Health Skincare, it's healthcare for your skin. I've been using it for years, and I just love it. Web and Funnel, which is a web design and management company. Mom's Basement and Comedy Sports.
I was there for a
Yes.
It's a neat place.
It's a great little black box
Yeah.
theater.
Oh, nice.
Great,
Mom's
great
Basement?
community theater. Mom's Basement.
Okay.
We have Go Ledgerly, which is a tax consulting company online. My friend Laurel Caprio, I always give her a shout out. She's out there in Arizona with Caldwell Banker. And of course, the Balkan Bar and Grill.
Yay!
They are also sponsors. And if you're interested, if you know anybody who's interested in being a sponsor, just go onto the website, go to the sponsor page. We have several different packages. Would love to have you on the show. We could remote you with an interview or have you come into the studio. That's great. And we carry your logo on the website. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. You keep this channel going every time you do. So hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost a thing. Okay? And then you will never miss an episode. It's as simple as that. So, ladies, I can't believe that the show is just about done.
Yeah, I feel like we just started. We were just getting in the groove of things. I have so many questions.
You're going to have to come back.
I know.
Yeah, Mylissa Bellydance. Yes. And where can they find you?
They can find me, that's a good question, vegasrocks.com, and come check me out at the Olive, Marrakesh, Balkan. I'm all over.
Yeah.
Inhale.
And we have you
So-
on Instagram as well.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's what I
my
use.
Instagram. Yeah, that's
for that.
probably where you'll find me the most.
At
so.
Mylissa.
At Mylissa_Bellydance.
Bellydance.
Yeah.
Right. And Sybil?
Well,
Thank you for coming on. Yes.
Yeah, we do a lot of indie. If you go to my Facebook page, it's Sybil Schuman Raiman, and I advertise for a lot of my friends. And
She is an influencer for sure.
and a lot, and you always see what Joel and I are up to.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. We're gonna go
Find
see-
out the adventures of Sybil and Joel.
Yeah, 9 to 5.
That's
Yeah,
right.
9 to 5.
Yeah.
Third
We're-
weekend in October, Starbright Theater.
That's going to be great. Well, as I said, we are out of time, so we have to say goodbye for now.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for having me.
Cougar